Hey guys, and welcome back to Fashionably Broke podcast. We are so excited to hit on all the pop culture tea. I feel like there's stuff brewing and the tea's boiling when it comes to age gaps, and I can't wait to get into that. But before that, everyone knows we start off with highs and lows. So, Maddie, take us away.
Okay, so this time I'm going to keep it short and sweet, but I do have 2 highs, and I don't even know if I have any lows, which is great. Fabulous. We love to see it. I could probably think of a low, but I'm not going to. So 2 highs. First high. I know y'all are literally sick and tired of me talking about my bedroom. But I finally got lamps, and they look so good. So good.
So cute. I love the black.
So good, yes. So super excited about that. So next, still have to do the headboard, and like I can see it all coming together like with the 2 lamps. I'm like, okay, now like we have to do the headboard because it's gonna look so good. Actually, okay, I do have a low. When I got the lamps, was looking for a new mirror, and I found a mirror that I liked, but it like wasn't. It was huge, but it wasn't like tall enough, which pissed me off, and it was like $300, so I didn't pull the plug because I was like, it's gonna bother me if it's not like the dimensions, like the full dimensions that I like. So I don't know, I've been kind of struggling finding a mirror, so that is still on the to-do list. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna do some TLC on my current mirror so that we can get by.
I'll send you the link to mine. You can buy through my Like to Know It. So you would like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna give you some money. Actually, you probably should. And then my second high is Morgan's birthday is this weekend. He turns the big old 29. What an old man. So I finally, he doesn't listen to this podcast, so I can literally say everything that I have planned. But finished like planning his birthday. He's not a big birthday person, and I am, even if it's not my birthday, I just like force other people to celebrate their birthday.
Same.
Yeah, I'm like, you have to celebrate. Like, I literally don't care. I don't care. So I have like a full weekend of like fun stuff. So he's a big whiskey drinker and golf player. So we're gonna do, I don't think he's home. Oh, well, I mean, I literally asked him if I could ruin his surprise anyways. But
he said, can I tell you?
And I'm like, can I just tell you what I planned? And he's like, I didn't ask you to plan anything. And I'm like, I don't care. Can I tell you? We're doing a distillery tour on Saturday, and then we're going to do dinner. And then his favorite place is Tootsie's. And so all of our friends know that. So then we're going to go to Tootsie's. Because I even have some friends going to the Olivia Rodrigo concert. So they're just going to meet us after on Broadway. And then Sunday is like his actual birthday. So we're just going to do like a afternoon at Topgolf with like all of his friends that live here. So it'll just be like a fun weekend, and I'm very much looking forward to it.
Wow, look at you, little Miss Planner. That's exciting.
Yeah, so
I mean, we lived closer. No, yeah.
You would for sure be invited.
Obviously. I'd be showing up anyways.
Exactly.
If I wasn't invited, I'd be there.
Exactly. But I think that wraps up my highs and lows. Cassidy, what are your highs and lows?
Yeah, just like you said, I'll go through these quickly because I feel like we have a lot of highs going on. My whole family was in town this past weekend, and that was so fun just to see everyone, have everyone in Fort Worth because it's usually at my parents' house. So it was nice to have everyone here. I went to F45. We talked about this last time of how like gyms are intimidating and I didn't want to go. Literally amazing. Like I absolutely loved it. And they don't have treadmills. So
thank
sign
God.
me up. Sign me up. Because like I don't mind running on the treadmill. I just don't think it benefits me like physically, and like I can always go run outside like if I wanted to go for a run.
Yeah.
Like But anyways, that was great. And then I booked my flight to Nashville for Maddie's birthday.
Yeah, we're like months ahead in planning. But somehow I ended up planning a whole bachelorette trip for my birthday. So no, but I'm so very thankful and grateful and so excited.
No,
it's gonna be fun.
So excited. Like, I cannot freaking wait. My low, I don't really know if I have a low.
Slay.
Yeah, I'm just like craving, like all I can think about right now is Chick-fil-A, and I just like shouldn't be going to Chick-fil-A, but like who knows what will happen after the pod? Just a little girl.
I mean, you train Tarte at F45, like you can give yourself a little, you know, like you did it, little pat on the back. First one, you know, the next time you go, you won't get Chick-fil-A.
That's what I also told myself when I was eating chocolate cake for lunch. So, but it is what it, you know. Live life. Who cares?
Just get a salad. Laugh, love. Yeah, exactly. Just get a salad from Chick-fil-A.
Then what's the point of going? No.
I love the Chick-fil-A salads.
I mean, they're good, but not my top pick for sure.
Or get a soup. Good soup.
Their soup's good.
It is.
But I prefer stroke. I would prefer some chicken from Chick-fil-A.
Very true. You're also weird and you get the grilled nuggets, but that's a conversation for another time. I think that we should just jump right into some of our topics. So we have a hodgepodge of topics for you guys today, but honestly, I feel like they're very exciting, interesting, current, and a good mix. Okay, so we're doing pop culture, fashion, and then we're gonna throw some conspiracy theories at you. So we're literally we're covering it all, and we're happy to be here. So Amen. To start off the pop culture segment of this episode, Kassidy and I were talking about this a little bit before the podcast, and she literally told me to shut the hell up so that she could just talk about it on the podcast. So we're talking Kristin Cavallari, and if you don't know who Kristin Cavallari is, she was on the hill. She was on Laguna Beach a really long time ago, in the hills, I think. Basically, like when reality TV was just now starting off, she was in high school on a reality TV show about kids that live in Laguna Beach. And so she obviously has grown up since then. And then she started Uncommon James, it started out as a jewelry line. And then she had Very Cavallari on, I think, E! News, or E! Network. And if y'all don't know, Shannon Ford was on the first season of Very Cavallari, and that's how I became obsessed with Shannon Ford. But basically, reality TV star pretty much her whole life. She lives here in Nashville, and I mean, now she just is a business woman. But Very Cavallari. Kristin Cavallari, has officially gone public with her new boyfriend. So she is, I think, 37. I'm pretty positive she's 37. Yes. And her new boyfriend is 24 years old. And he is a part of the Montana Boys on TikTok. They're like this, I get this group on TikTok. They live in Montana. They're farmers, or like
there's no way they're farmers.
Do stuff on farms. Like they look like country boys, like through and through, but like the pretty boy, like TikTok country boys. So it's like, are they truly country boys? I'm not sure.
It's giving like Taylor Holder.
Yes, yeah. Oh, 1,000%.
1,000%.
So she has just been riddled in the news, just because of the age gap between her and her new beau. But I was actually like scrolling on social media, and I saw Chicks in the Office talk a little bit about this segment, like Kristin Cavallari and her new boyfriend, and like the age gap, and how people are like going in on her and, like, you know, really, like, breaking it down, not in a good way. And one of them was like, well, no one's talking about Gigi Hadid and Bradley Cooper because, like, their age difference is, like, 20 years. But I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. I just keep thinking about, like, what the heck do they have in common?
So, I'm going to break this down for you. I feel like Gigi Hadid and Bradley, I feel like everyone knows this. It takes guys a longer time to mature.
Yeah.
So to me, that's not as crazy. I mean, 20 years, like, yeah, that's a little crazy. Like, you could be, like, his child.
But she's also not 24.
Right. Right.
Like, she's almost 30, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but she's in, like, her later 20s. Like,
she has a kid.
Definitely experienced life, like, stuff like that. And I just feel like that is more acceptable. I don't like this 37-24 when the guy's younger. Like, I mean, the 24-year-old guys I know
suck.
Like, there's just no way. Like, the maturity's not there. And, like, to be dating this she's pretty big. She's well known around the U.S. Like, she's well known. And, like, she has, you know, holds fame to her name. And this guy's just going to mess it up. And we all know that. You're 24. You're hanging out with these guys called Montana boys. Just, it's giving, like, fraternity. And it's just are we being are we being so serious? There's just no way. And it's just, I was looking, me and Maddie, before this, we were looking up TikToks of the Montana boys. First of all, the guy in, like, the, like, videos that goes first all the time.
That has the beard. He's hot
has the beard. My Instagram's Cassidy Ray. If you ever want to slide into my DMs, hit me up. You're definitely, you definitely can. I'll answer. The other guys, probably not. But it's just like they were filming TikToks with her, and you can tell this just is not her vibe, not her realm. It's just like she looks so awkward in them because she's 37 years old.
I just think it's funny. Like, obviously, people are giving her a lot of crap, and it always comes down to, like, when the woman dates younger, but. Mm-hmm. I can kind of see why. Like, to me, she has children, and okay, to each their own, but she has children. It's like, I don't know, I keep thinking about what if, like, one day when I have a child and I have a son, and my son brings home a woman that is literally almost as old as me.
No.
Like,
no.
I would be like, what the heck? Like, that is so strange. But I mean, I just want to know, like, how they met, because I just don't ever see, like, I don't see how their paths would have ever crossed. But I mean, we're not shitting on her. By all means, we just wanted to discuss it because, again, it's just been all over the news. Just like how crazy it is. I mean, she's just posting about how she's happy, but again, I can't really see a 37-year-old and a 24-year-old's relationship really lasting very long. So we'll see how long it lasts.
Yeah, and I think it's just a in the moment, keeping her young kind of thing. Yeah. I just don't think this will ever last, and I just don't think it's, obviously, it has not been, like, well perceived, like, in the media, which, yes, each to their own, do what you want. Like, I don't care, do what you want. But it's just, that is a big age gap from a man to a woman, and everyone knows guys are idiots, especially trust me, at the age of 24, they're idiots. Like, there's still a big learning curve that they need to learn.
Yeah, a huge learning curve.
And I just think it adds to it when he's just, like, always with these, like, pretty boy guys who are filming TikToks all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
Super interesting, and we just thought that we would bring it up.
Exactly. But if you see me dating a 35-year-old, don't say shit.
No, yeah, mind your damn business. So moving on, as we say every single time in every single podcast, we are a sports podcast. If you just don't understand that yet, then I don't know what to say. But we are a sports podcast. Everything that we say about sports is factual. Is true. And literally just come to us for all of your sports facts. So Kassidy, I'm going to let you take this one away because I didn't watch it, but I felt it should be talked about because he is such a great person. Not that I know him personally, but I feel like he deserves a little moment.
Yeah, so Jason Kelce just announced his retirement after 13 seasons in the NFL. Yeah, he had a press conference over it announcing it. Travis was there, mom, dad, Kylie, whole family, everyone was there supporting him. And what I love about the Kelce brothers is they're not afraid to show emotion.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of guys would be like reserved and not showing that emotion, but they have been. And like Jason couldn't even make it through like a paragraph without like having to stop and like catch his breath. And he was just saying how, you know, the Philadelphia Eagles has been amazing to him. It was always his dream to play for one team all throughout his career because, you know, in the NFL, so many people get traded and it's never up to you. So he was grateful that he, you know, played all 13 seasons with the Eagles. And I will say, as a Cowboys fan, we hate the Eagles. But Jason Kelce is just like a different breed. Just like so down to earth, so nice, so family oriented, and just like more people need to be like that in this world now because I just feel like we're getting like further and further away from that. And I just love that they always support each other as a family and they always show up for each other as a family. So honestly, like I was getting choked up. Like I obviously cry like over anything sad, but I was like starting to tear up and I was like, oh my gosh, like this was this guy's life, his career. And he's like, I don't know like what comes next, but you know, here starts the journey of whatever's next. And I can only imagine because you know they have their podcast, New Heights. And like I can only imagine how hard that would be to have a podcast with your brother who's still playing in the NFL and like you're not anymore. But I mean, he had a great run and he was, I think, at his highest of high going out like this. I understand he wanted to get one more Super Bowl under his belt, but I mean, I think this was the best time to just take a step back and be like, it's my time to retire because he was, you know, older in the NFL, 13 seasons. That's a shit ton. And like playing for the O-line where you just get hit and hit and hit, like you can only take so much of that. So I don't know. It was a really nice speech and everyone was there supporting him. It kind of caught me by surprise. I thought he was going to do one more season, but
I know. I know. But the thing is like they still have so much opportunity to still be involved in the football world. Like he could be an announcer. Like he can do so much. So like he's definitely not leaving the football world. I mean too. And then him and his podcast, like that does help with announcing, being you know, like a sports broadcaster. Like we're definitely not seeing the last of him.
Oh, 100%. He's going to find something within the NFL. I just don't know if I see him as like an announcer or like a commentator, which maybe he will be. I don't know. But like right now, I'm just like, I don't know. He just reminds me of like a funny, goofy dude. Yeah.
Maybe he should start his own thing. Make a show. Sports show.
I could see him like starting his own thing and just like doing his own thing.
Or I could see him like being the host of like a game show.
Right. No, it would not surprise me one bit, honestly, coming
from him. Oh my god, that would be so much fun. He should do that.
No, I would actually love that. I'd watch.
Yep, me too. Okay. So I think sorry, quick water break. That brings us to our next topic.
Oh my gosh, yes. I'm excited to talk about this.
So, as you've probably seen, it's been all over TikTok. Many people have had many things to say about it. The Tarte trip in Bora Bora.
Trippin with Tarte.
Trippin with Tarte. This is like, I don't even know what number trip this is that Tarte has done. So last year, was it last year? Yeah, it was last year. They kind of shook the internet with the first Trippin with Tarte, and it was like a 2-part series or 2-part vacation where they brought in a bunch of influencers to, I don't even remember where. The Bahamas? Was it the Bahamas?
Something like that, yeah.
It was, God, somewhere. That was a year ago, so long ago. And so then this go round, they went to Bora Bora, which is absolutely insane. So Kassidy, I want to hear your perspective, your thoughts about Trippin with Tarte in Bora Bora.
Yeah, I think, so a lot of people, I think, are over it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm just wondering how much revenue went up after this trip, or what they got from this trip, because I think a lot of people are ready to step back and be like, I'm over the influencers. And like, it's easy to say that when like you're not an influencer and you're not getting invited on those extravagant trips. Like, it's so easy to fall into that, like, oh, like, y'all don't work, y'all don't do anything, which they do. Like, their job is still getting content, doing stuff like this. But I've just seen my TikTok blown up with like people who are like, I'm over influencers. I'm over following along. I want someone who's relatable to my life. Like, I want somebody I can relate to.
I mean, I get that.
I get that 100%. But if you think about it, these people starting out were relatable.
Yeah. And like, 100%.
Every single person that you're going to follow and give that following because they're relatable is going to blow up. So it's like, it's a lose-lose situation. Yeah. Like,
so my perspective is, I don't think people are upset at the influencers. So there's like a couple things I want to say about this trip. Number one, I really only knew like 3 influencers that went. The rest of the people, I was like, I don't know who they are. Also, how many people were invited? Because it literally seems like hundreds.
No, I think it was so many because they all had like
a
private jets
and a plus
flying,
one.
Yeah, flying out of LA, and they needed like multiple private jets. And like, I keep thinking like I know everyone there, and then like another TikTok shows up, and I'm like, wait, you were there? Like, what?
See, I feel like I don't know like half of the people that went. Like, I know Avery, I know Emily, I know Grace. But like, I'm like, who else do I know that went?
So I have to say, I know a lot of them, but I feel like they're just like, nobody was in the same category, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
like it was.
I do have to say I appreciate that because it was such a large mixture of influencers from different parts of the internet. But again, I could have just been like looking at the wrong videos, but I literally did not recognize anyone. I was like, I don't know who these influencers are. I've never heard of them.
Like, do you know like Cody and Tiana?
No.
Perfect. I don't know. Like, I knew a lot of them.
I recognize some of the NFL wives that were there that like are influencers.
So she's one of them. She's a girlfriend, but
then I probably just didn't know her name. But I really didn't recognize a majority of them that were there. But I appreciate the vast variety.
So that's what I'm saying. I appreciate the diversity. I feel like Tarte has gotten that down, and like diversity of everything from sizes to, you know, race to what content they put out, you know, to the NFL, to content creators, to moms, to 20-year-olds. Like, anyone and everyone was there, which I love and I really appreciate. And I feel like that brings like the content world closer together, because I think it's very easy to get, you know, set in your ways and only hang out with your niche group. So I do appreciate that, but I'm just wondering when the over the top stuff is gonna die down.
I know. Like, I mean, it was 10 times more extravagant than their first one.
10 times. 10 times.
Insane. insane. What I did appreciate, like, I have so many thoughts about it that I'm so sorry if I cut you off. One thing I appreciated was Grace O'Malley. She always posts about like how she has trouble finding clothes to fit themes, to go to award shows, so on and so forth. They stocked her closet with clothes just in case that she brought something that didn't work out for one of the theme nights. They had her size in a closet just in case as backup, so that she would always, so that she would have something to wear for every single one of their events. I appreciate that. That is kind. That is like, that's great, because she's known to like post about like her struggles finding things for trips or events, and like I think that was genius and smart, but obviously they did it for everybody, which is, again, insane. Their invitation, the invitation PR box, insane.
The Canon G7X Mark III.
They had, and Jordans. Like, what? Base bag. Like, obviously, a lot of these items were gifted to Tarte to send out because they're also getting, you know, exposure.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a revolving, like, it's not as much money as you would ever think it is that's going out, because the amount of things they're getting for free, the amount of things that's a tax write-off, like.
But also still, it's like, what in the heck are they writing off in their taxes? What in the heck? Because like, I swear that this trip was a little bit too extravagant. Where like, yes, I understand that they were gifted so much stuff, but at the same time, truly and really, how much are in these companies' advertising and marketing budgets and like influencer budgets? Because like, I work in marketing. I've worked with influencers, like for my work. Granted, I work in a completely different industry, but it's like, in general, like all of that stuff costs so much money. On top of just like the regular marketing and advertising stuff that you have to do. And probably not my last thing, Maureen. Okay, if I ever get invited on a Tarte trip, absolutely I'm going, like, no question. So like, I probably shouldn't say this. Maureen annoys the absolute living crap out of me. Her videos. Really? I also want to see, they're doing all of these Tarte giveaways. I want to meet one person that has won a Tarte giveaway, because there is I swear no one is winning these. I swear my life, no one is winning these.
I mean, there has to be someone. Like,
I don't think so, because I feel like their video
type in Tarte giveaway and it will pop up. Like, I don't. First and foremost, where did you find that many Canon G7Xs, 7X Mark III in stock?
That's why
everywhere.
That's why they're sold out.
Damn. But yes, that is why they are all sold out, because they're all going to freaking them, and half of them already have it. Let's be realistic. Half of them already have that, or have some type of, you know, video camera that they're using to get content off of.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think, like, I get it, because the first couple of trips did so well and, like, got so much media coverage. People were like, oh my god, we love this. I think that they took that and ran with it, but the people's opinion has changed since then. And again, I don't think that people are mad at these influencers, because, like, if anyone were to get invited, anyone would go. I think they're more mad at Tarte. So I think that the next time, Tarte needs to go about it in a certain way. Where right now it's Women's History Month. And I think that I saw this talked about by a few different people, that if Tarte would have had every person and their guest pick some sort of women's charity, women's nonprofit that they would like to support, that half of the proceeds that either that influencer, you know, got from like using any codes, whatever, half of the money, half of the profit would go to their nonprofit or charity of choice. or just in general, like Tarte would do XYZ. Granted, I know they do that with like the puppy thing that they do every year at these trips, but I think that like focusing more on like women and like giving back in some way to nonprofits, women-owned businesses, which I know they probably had a lot of products that are from women-owned businesses, like as PR. But I think that it can also go one of two ways. People sometimes are like, well, just do good things without putting it on the internet. But also, like, right now they're getting so much hate that I think that they should have took that it's Women's History Month and like really like made it a forefront of like, you know, we're so excited to invite all of these influencers because they are like women in the industry, like they, you know, and like made it that way because no one could get mad at that.
Right, like make it good graces, like in good graces with.
Yeah, or like like everyone has like, you know, or whether they go on this Tarte trip and they're playing like they're playing like a round of games or like, you know, and each winner for each round gets to donate X amount of money to a women's charity.
Yeah,
like that would have made the PR so much better, and I think that they should use these trips and always incorporate stuff like that because like obviously not everyone can go, and then you can give the viewers at home, you know, the followers at home, the opportunity to also donate to these charities.
Yeah,
I feel like that would be smart.
Yeah, no, I think that would be very smart just to have it out there and have them know that they are like spending their money towards something good
and not just like we're throwing millions of dollars at these influencers that also get everything that they want.
Right.
People are going to be mad to be mad. I mean, I do kind of think that they went a little too extreme with this trip, and I think it's a little excessive because I think right now it's probably not going to do what they thought it was going to do.
Yeah, I agree. I think the first one was a nice little holy cow, look what Tarte's doing. But then when you do it again and you do it even more over the top, it's like, okay, like what are you trying to prove? Like people are already buying your stuff no matter what. I really don't think these extravagant trips are going to say, hey, I'm going to go buy some more concealer. You know what I mean? It's just like,
or they should have done like half influencers, half, you know, people that actually buy their products.
Yeah, no. I agree. I'm also wondering how many people say no to these trips because I've seen 3 people on TikTok who like denied the trip.
Brianna Chicken Fry did.
Yeah. And then there's this other girl, I don't know her name. She denied it for good reasoning. She didn't have a passport and she couldn't get it in time.
Damn.
Yeah, but I'm just like, I'm wondering like how many people like decline.
Like truly can't go.
Right. Like
I don't know. I don't know.
Insane.
But I mean, I definitely have mixed thoughts. I don't think that any of the influencers are in the wrong for going because again, any person would literally be like, hell yes, like count me in. I do think that like the trip is a little out of touch and a little tone deaf, but like also everyone's just going to be pissed about everything. Right. I just feel like I don't know, there has to be like a way to like interact with followers but still also like offer incentive to the influencers to talk about your product. I think it's either they could have chilled way the hell out with the PR because I know that I think that the Tarte trip originally got canceled and they had to reschedule it. Everyone got 2 PR packages for the original trip, then for the reschedule. Like, they didn't need to do that.
Yeah, because everything was planned, but there was, like, a huge tropical storm coming in. So they had to, like, reschedule the trip, and that's when they sent out, like, the big boxes.
Yeah, and I don't think that they needed to do that.
Yeah, but, like, that's what I'm saying. How did they find those cameras? They're sold out everywhere. Literally everywhere.
You just make a couple phone calls.
Guess so. Guess when you're Maureen, you just pick up the phone and it's delivered. I wonder, like, how much she's worth.
I don't know, but I saw a video today where she was like, it's her voice. She's like, yes, I missed my plane today, so I'm gonna give all of you the trip of a lifetime. Comment a palm tree down below to get $2,000 worth of flight credit, and don't miss your plane like I missed mine, and I literally wanted to hit myself in the face with a baseball bat.
It's very planned, a very reading from the script.
Very reading from the script.
Yeah, on almost all of hers.
Loosen up. Take a shot.
But everyone who goes on the Tarte trips like love her and like brag about her. So,
but also just truly though, think about how much money they are spending, because they also have Tarte employees that are working during this trip that they are paying.
Yeah. But I don't think they pay for any brand deals, and you have to think about how much brand deals can get, and I think that's where they sub out. They don't do much marketing on the side other than the trip.
It's trade for trade, like that's typically how it goes, but it, at the same time, still it is like a whole lot of waste of resources, you know, because half of the stuff that those influencers are going to get, they're going to throw away or they're going to give away, because they don't, like, who needs all that? They get that shit on the daily.
No, literally. But then they give it away to their followers to fall in love even more with the product. And then
I think that we should start a nonprofit where influencers donate their stuff and then we donate it to women's shelters to make sure that it falls into the right hands instead of just in the trash. Or of course they can give it to their friends. And, like, I know a lot of them do donate, but some of them do sell when it's like, I think you should just give it straight to women's shelters. Like, not to Goodwill, like, not to any of that. Just, like, straight to women's shelters for women that need it.
Oh, my God. We should do that.
Where it's like, we just collect for them.
Nobody's still our idea. We said it on the podcast. If you do it, you're stealing from us. This is recorded, audio and video.
I'm dead. But that's kind of all I have to say about the Tarte trip. Like, I love it, but I also hate it. I feel like I just didn't know anyone on this trip, but maybe I'm just really out of touch and out of the loop. Or I was just seeing the wrong videos, because, like, I even looked it up before this podcast again, just to be like, okay, who else did I know? And I swear on my life, like, I didn't recognize half of the people there. Really? Like, in all of the videos, I was like, who is, like, I've never seen this person before, ever. So, I feel like there were so many people on there. So, like, I think that there was, like, literally 50 times more people than we even think. And I just 100%. Don't know. Oh, one last thing I have to say is I appreciated that a lot of the influencers brought, because they all got +1s, they could bring whoever the heck they wanted. A lot of people brought their parents.
Yeah, I did see that.
Either their dads or moms or their sisters, or like long time best friends. A couple people brought their husbands, which, like, yeah, I get it. But also at the same time, I don't know. It's like, it's not a honeymoon. Like, it's not like, I can see why people do bring their husbands, but I probably would just bring a girlfriend.
Right. So, Tarte, if you ever want us to come, we're basically a 2-in-1. We're both very big, but we'll bring each other for a +1.
Exactly. I mean,
built-in +1 till the day we die.
Exactly. Exactly. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Tarte.
Yeah, that's really all too. I mean, the trip looked amazing. It looked freaking beautiful. But I'm just saying,
like, I hated it because out of jealousy.
No, I don't think we need to go that over the top again, but if you do, invite me. So here we are.
No, exactly. I feel that. Okay, moving on.
Yes, I want to get into our fashion segment and talk a lot about balloon jeans. Maddie said they could be known as horseshoe jeans as well. They are very how would you I mean, it's kind of like you said, they look like a horseshoe. They just, like, go out and come back in.
Yeah, so it's very much like giving bowed legs.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
You know,
100%.
Like,
yes.
Have you ever had a dog and their front legs literally look like a little circle because they're bowed? So that's what these jeans look like. Except I'm here for them.
So the TikToks I've seen, or like the websites I've seen them on, I'm here for them. I think until I try them on, and I don't think they're gonna look good on me.
I think they're gonna look absolutely atrocious on myself, but I am here for them looking really good on all of these other people. I like it. I think it adds like a fun shape to an outfit. Like you could take like a really just simple chic outfit but give it some shape. Mm-hmm. And I think it's a good way to do it. Half of the jeans that I've seen, especially on Revolve, that are this shape, I've been obsessed with. I have like I think 17 pairs saved in my like wish list. Yes, because I'm obsessed. No, I'm literally obsessed. And I do like kind of want to buy a pair just to try it. Like Free People has like a really cool pair that it's like patchworky.
No, I want the ones with the hearts on them.
Oh my god,
it's like
so
the bleached
cute.
Hearts.
Yes. Yeah.
So I want to try them really badly just to see like what they would look like, but I also think this is the start of the trend that we've talked about of pants or jeans really being the heart of an outfit. And it's like a more toned down shirt with a more funky, like stands out jean or pant. Yeah. So I'm excited to see like where it all goes, because the things that I've already seen, like I'm loving them. I'm so scared to see what they look like on me.
And I'm so really scared. Liking them. I'm really liking them with like a pointed little kitten heel, like slingbacks, or even like a cute little ballet slipper. I think, and then literally just like a t-shirt, something a little bit more form-fitted on top, but it's like you don't really need much on the top. Right. But I think the pants kind of speak well enough. And I also think that this new like shape of jean, of pant, so to say, either the, if you want to call them balloon or like horseshoe, I think this is also a really neat take on the Western wear that we're seeing a ton of, because again, it's also just giving that shape of like the outline of like a cowboy wearing chaps. So it's like giving that illusion of like almost chap-like, but it's just a pair of pants. So I mean, I love it. I'm here for it. I think it's very on trend right now. And I think it's not like on trend as in like it's gonna go away. Like I think that it's kind of gonna be here to stay for a long time, and I feel like it's kind of like reinventing the jean in a different way. Because like jeans are jeans, and like jeans have been around forever, and it's really, really hard to kind of transform a jean or like, you know, add something new into like the denim world. So I think that this is like moving like in the right direction. Like I like it. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's like a fresh take, and I know like we've seen this before, like years and years ago. But to be honest, like with my jeans, I was kind of just getting like burnt out of like the same old shape, like yeah, and I'm just like, I'm bored with this. Like I want something new. So I am gonna order a pair just to see like how they look. And
oh my god, are you gonna order that pair from the link you sent me?
I want to, but I've been really trying to focus.
She rich. I'm just kidding.
I've really been trying to focus on like nicer quality jeans, because
I will send you some of I'll send you my Revolve wish list.
Okay.
Because you would die. What do you mean?
Revolve is like just as expensive as this, 100%.
No, yeah, well, because Revolve has a Goldie.
Right.
But I will send you my wish list, because there are some really, 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 really good horseshoe pants in there.
Yeah, so
can we make horseshoe pants stick? Because horseshoe pants sound better than balloon pants.
Okay, yeah, horseshoe, fine. But I feel like it doesn't, I mean, like, I can see...
It gives the horseshoe.
Yeah, I can see that, but I can also see why they're calling them balloon, because they just go out.
Well, it's a horseshoe sounds better. It sounds better to me. Okay, slay. All right. So, do you have anything else that you would like to say?
I don't think so. I'm excited to get into spring fashion. I feel like it's heating up fast in Texas, and I'm ready to do like a closet purge and get rid of absolutely every single thing.
Same.
And then go on a shopping spree. Because
Me too.
I need to like start fresh, and I need to start over, and like I need to do that now.
I feel you. Me too. Me as well. I touche. Ditto.
Correct.
Back at ya. Correct. Yeah, no, me too. Spring fashions coming up super quick. Maybe next episode we'll touch a little bit more on spring fashion trends.
Yep. Nope. I'm down. We can definitely
saying
talk
it now.
about that.
We'll hold us to it.
Yes.
Okay, but I think that we can move right on into our top fives. And yes, I said top fives because we have two top five segments for you guys today. So, as we're talking about fashion, I think that we should say our top 5 denim jean brands.
Yes. So I think it's like always more difficult to like find denim, and of course some of these are a little more pricey, but they literally last a freaking lifetime.
Forever and ever and ever.
Starting out with my one is Paige Denim. Hello, words. For those of you who don't know, I did my internship with them when I was in college. So I got like a bunch of like free Paige denim, and like I absolutely love it, and like I need to buy more.
So Paige Denim, sponsor us. I'm just kidding.
Yes, we would love that.
We would love it.
My second one is Zara. When you find the right pair, it's amazing. Finding the right pair is a living hell.
Hard as shit.
Right. But when you find it, like, those are my number one jeans that I wear day in and day. You can go to my Instagram and you can pick out my Zara jeans by how much I wear them.
Ride or die.
Correct. Secondly, which I feel like not a lot of people think this, American Eagle. And I would almost pick American Eagle over Abercrombie. I have not been like obsessed with my Abercrombie jeans. I know I've said this like a million times on here, but they just like don't fit me in the right places. So, anyway.
Because you got a tush.
I guess so. And then number 4, DL 1961. We used to sell those at my first job. They're just a very, good pair that lasts forever, but they also have that stretch in them. So DL. And then lastly, A Goldie. I don't own any, but that is my next jean that I want to purchase, just like the regular denim. And then also I feel like everyone has seen the leather and denim. Mm-hmm. It's almost like the front patches, like all the way down. Those are absolutely adorable. So I want to buy some A Goldies and see where that gets me.
They're in my wish list.
Right, everything's in my wish list. Just waiting for payday.
Okay, so my top 5 denim brands. We're gonna start off with a Goldie. So, obsessed. Literally every pair of jeans that I save is a Goldie. So we'll be splurging, very soon, probably. Correct. Okay, so next I'm gonna go. So we went super high. Price point to a lot lower of a price point, but I feel like have the same look as a Goldie. So Articles of Society. I own a ton of these jeans, lower price point, and they do have a lot of stretch and give to them, and they've lasted me hundreds and hundreds of washes and dries because, yes, sometimes I'm lazy and I dry my denim. Because if I can't throw it in the dryer and it cannot withstand, then I don't want them. But Articles of Society, if you kind of want that like a Goldie, like very high end look, but at a lot lower of a price, I would say like they range anywhere from like $50 to $100, $120. So a lot lower than a Goldie, but still pretty cute pairs of jeans. Zara, my favorite pair of jeans is Zara, and I've worn the absolute crap out of them. People are sick and tired of seeing them. Trust me, I'm sick and tired of wearing them. But like, I have not found another pair of jeans that I love more. I haven't.
Same.
I haven't. Next we are gonna go Levi's.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because kind of ride or die. I mean, like, they're a classic. They know how to do denim, and like they will always know how to do denim. So, you know, you can't go wrong. And then next, I'm switching it up from what I have written down because I was thinking about my Revolve wish list, and I have so many Free People jeans saved. So we're going to go Free People because they have the ones that I want that are like the full length jeans, but they're cuffed. And
I literally have some saved. Yes, that are exactly like that.
Yeah, they're like full length jeans, but they're cuffed and it's sewn. So I've been dying. Dude, you need to look up the Free People ones because the cuff is larger and it's so much cuter.
Okay.
I'll send you them. But like a Goldie, obviously, I feel like it's like ride or die. But one thing I've heard about them is that a lot of these jeans that a Goldie makes are standing jeans, not sitting jeans. Yep, so 100%. Sometimes you have to take that into account. But I think that's all I have. That was 5. So.
Okay, perfect. Love that.
Yeah, slay. Okay, the next one, the next top 5 segment is gonna get weird, but I thought it would be absolutely freaking hilarious. I could be the only one that thinks it's hilarious. But we are going to do top 5 weird conspiracy theories that we believe. Kassidy, I'm gonna let you start.
Okay. So this was obviously Maddy. Maddy comes up with just some funny ass shit. And I was like, all right, I'll do it. Whatever.
Roll with the punches.
Right. Okay, so my first one, and it will always be the first one till the day I die, Helen Keller. Yeah. I just don't think she was real. I really don't.
I don't blame you.
I really don't. And then we talked about this last episode, the moon landing. I mean, I think, yes, we have been to the moon, but that recording, I don't think.
Oh my god, are we gonna have like the same stuff?
Was on the moon. I hope not. Third, which I will stand behind this, not all birds are real. There's no way. There's no freaking way. There's some birds that are real, 100%, but the other ones are just government birds. That are just robots, 100%.
Crazy.
You don't think that?
Mm-mm.
Anyways. Fourth, the world is flat. No, it's not. There's just no way.
No.
There's just literally no way. And then my last one, is the Denver airport haunted / associated with the Illuminati?
Oh, that's such a good one.
Right?
Yeah, I think it's associated with the Illuminati. Or, yeah, I think it is.
Who knows?
Why is it so weird?
I don't know, but people say, like, it's haunted as well. Like, very well known and haunted. So I just feel like those two, I don't know. But, like, why Denver? Why?
There's, like, this huge, like, tunnel system, like, underneath. And then they have, like, an underground, like, baggage claim. But it never is, like, it never gets used. And it's like, so then what is it used for? There's, like, there's so many crazy things. Okay. The Denver airport was that was such a good one.
Thank you.
Oh my god, crazy. Okay. I am also starting out with Helen Keller. Why did we learn so much about her in school? That's like all I'm confused about.
Like so much. So freaking much. And like what she accomplished. And like even then I was just like, something's not adding up. Something
like I need more proof. Or like she could have existed, but like she didn't do all that.
No. Fly a plane? No way.
No.
She's blind.
And deaf. No, yeah. Okay, the moon landing, I believe it's real, but I don't think that footage is real. I think that like footage got corrupted. Like there's no way. It just doesn't look real.
No, not at all.
Okay, I feel like all of America is on my side with this. Not political, but like I hope the royal family does not come after me. I think that the royal family had some part to do with the incident that happened with Princess Diana. If you watched The Crown, you will fully agree. Because, like, Princess of the People, number one, Princess of the People. I'm obsessed with Princess Diana. Yes, did she cause a lot of problems with the media after her divorce from King Charles, or, well, he's now King Charles, Prince Charles? Yes, she did. She did. But, like, rightfully so. So I do believe that there was they had their toes dipped in some pots. I've been saying lately, toes dipped in some pots. That's not a saying.
So sad. I don't think I've ever heard that in my entire life.
I've literally said this at work in front of important people. I'm like, yeah, we have our toes in a lot of pots.
What is the saying, though? That's like that.
Our hands in a lot of pots? I don't know, but I keep saying my toes. So...
Ew. Okay.
I keep saying my toes. All right, I don't know how many that was. I think it was just 3. FBI agents. I don't believe that. Okay, I believe that we have people listening. But you know how everyone's like, well, my FBI agent. No, I think it's based on, like, zones. So, like, let's say I travel from Texas to Nashville. Like, I have, like, and what part of Texas I'm in, like, I have someone that's, like, keeping an eye, but then I, like, travel, so then, like, it goes to someone else's zone.
Really? I think it's, like, sales, like how sales works, where you're, like, handed a list of accounts, you're handed a list of people, and those are your people, and those are the ones you keep track of.
But I also, like, okay, I have Googles in my house. But, like, I really, like, I don't freak out about them listening.
No, they're listening, though. I mean, there's no way around it.
I think that how AI has been developed is by listening on our phones and, like, through our Googles and, like, what we watch on TV and, like, how we interact. I think that's how AI's been developed.
Oh, 100%.
Is by taking all of the data from our devices that are listening.
Yeah, 100%.
That could be another conspiracy theory. Do I have any more? Oh, Kate Middleton is missing. Honestly, I have a lot of conspiracy theories about the royal family. I'm obsessed with the royal family, but I also think I used to be royal, like, way back when. That's probably another conversation for another day. But Kate Middleton is missing. Where is she? I don't know.
So people said that she had a surgery and she would be taking a few months off, but people aren't buying it.
No, I don't buy it either. Like, people are saying that, like, she could potentially be in rehab. So there's also conspiracy theories that, like, Prince William, that he has a mistress, which, like, I fully believe that everyone in the royal family cheats, and I think that they're not happy with the people that they marry because they marry for image and, like, whoever would make, like, a good king or queen. So They all have secret mistresses that aren't really that secret, but they keep around in front of the cameras, but they're like, no, it's just a friend. Like, they're just, like, a really close friend. So William apparently has a mistress and another child with this said mistress. And
what?
Yeah, he does. I believe it, actually. Like, I love Kate Middleton, even though I heard she's a bitch, but that's okay. She slays, and I think that she'll make a great queen anyways, so I'm here for it, even if Prince William sucks. Or Catherine, not Kate, sorry, Princess Catherine. She renamed herself. Princess Catherine. Princess Catherine is missing, and I think it's all a big cover-up because, again, when she was in the hospital, King Charles went to the hospital as well, and Queen Camilla went to visit him, like, every day, like, twice a day. Prince William only went one time to the hospital during that time to visit his father, not to visit his wife.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many secrets we don't even, I mean, it's definitely not true 100%. 100% it's not
I mean,
true.
I don't think she's, like, missing. I think she's, like, in rehab.
Right. I wonder, like, when she'll come back and, like, what things will be like.
Dude, if you've never watched The Crown, you need to watch it.
Yeah, I haven't. I need to, though.
It is so good. So good.
Don't talk too much about the royal family. They'll come after you.
But I think that is all we have for this episode. We hope you enjoyed it. It was a big mashup of a million different topics, but I don't know, it was kind of fun to touch on everything.
Yeah.
So we want to hear your weird conspiracies that you believe. So let us know in the comments. Also remember to like, subscribe, comment, rate, follow us on social media and YouTube. You can find us at Fashionably Broke Pod. And we love you guys.
See y'all next week. Bye.
Bye.